Welcome back to my channel. I am Meg, the minimalist blogger at megforit.com. If minimalism is something that you are interested, you should definitely subscribe to this channel. I have a brand new video coming out every single Friday to inspire you to be more of a minimalist, find inner peace through minimalism, and simplify your life. This video is a very touchy subject. If any of you have seen any of the latest documentaries about our phones and social media, maybe watched The Social Dilemma on Netflix, you know that our phone addiction and our phone obsession and social media obsession is a real thing. I'm not immune to it either. My phone is right next to me. So I thought I could make a video about how to be a digital minimalist and what a minimalist's phone looks like. So here it is. Here is my phone. I have a little pop socket that is actually from a Disney conference that I went to many years ago, and it's very special to me. As you can see, I don't know if it'll focus. It is so worn and messed up. This is from when I lived in Miami Beach, and I had to have a special sticker on the motorcycle. And then here's a little sticker that just says good vibes, just to kind of remind myself to lean towards good vibes. All right, I want to show you the inside of the phone because this is kind of the most important thing. There we go. If you can see, I have the time, and then I have something inspirational, what I should be thinking about. So it says, talk about your blessings more than you talk about your problems. I like to have a little inspirational thing because every once in a while, we all just like tap our phones to see if we have new notifications, which I do, any new emails, maybe even check the time because none of us wear watches anymore. So I think it's really helpful to keep your home screen as something simple, nothing that's too cluttery. I have a very simple, nice, calming color. It's kind of an off pink, and something that when you read it, it really does inspire you and kind of remind you of the things that you want to keep important. Let's enter. Dun, da, da, da. Don't look at my code. All right, this is my home screen. I will have screenshots of all of this for you so it's a little bit easier to see. But in my home screen, I have another little message there. I'll let it focus. Bliss, not anger. I think that's something that we're all missing today. There's many things in this life to be thankful and blissful about. Be angry about the right things, but don't carry that anger with you. So let's get started. So in the top left, I have my settings. And this is something that I reference all the time. Sometimes I put little timers on myself. Then I have my notes. I don't barely write anything down anymore. I mean, it's 2020, so I do most of my, I need to remember this, I need to call this person, I need to write down a cool idea for something. I always put it in my notes. Next is my email. Email's kind of where I live, especially if you run a business, you know that you're like connected to your emails constantly. Next is my calendar. My Google Calendar is my digital planner. Can't live without it. Then I have my phone, my clock, and I have folders. Folders are so important for organizing apps. I don't have a ton of apps. I do want to show you right now quickly before we move forward. This is the screen when you open the phone. This is my second screen, and that's it. I only have 2 slides. I don't want to complicate things. That's all I really need. At the bottom are my most used little icons. Let's see if I tap my screen, if it'll, oh, I just learned something. I got a new camera, I'm still trying to figure it out. So my most used apps are the camera, of course, my text messages, Safari, and my phone app. Those are the ones I use constantly, all the time. So I have them there at the bottom to reference often. This is my first page. So let's talk a little bit more about my folders, and then I'll tell you what's on the second page. So let's start with my first folder is a weather folder. So in this weather folder, I have a radar app and then the main like weather app. And then the next one is just kind of like my junk folder, like my digital junk drawer. So here I have IMBD, the Kindle app, voice memos. I have the FaceTime app, which I never use, like ever. And then I also have Yelp, and then I have Fruit Ninja. I have one game on my phone. I have Fruit Ninja for the kids. And then I have music. So inside the music app, I have Pandora, I have Audible, and I have Shazam, and of course my music. Next I have my editing folder, and in my editing folder I have Lightroom, which is what I use to edit all my photos and stuff. So if you've seen my blog or my Instagram, my photos are like edited and touched up, and I kind of like sometimes really bright lighting, really moody lighting, and I actually create presets on Lightroom. So if you're interested in like making your photos like really pop or like really kind of look all uniform and the same, I sell a bunch of Lightroom presets that you could just buy, and then you click them and then it just puts the filter on for you. So if you're interested, I'll put a link below to my filters and presets on Lightroom. On that I also have iMovie, because I do a little bit of editing on iMovie, and then Canva. Canva is like the best. Canva is where I like do all of my like little graphic designs and images and things like that. And then I also have the YouTube editor or YouTube creator studio, I think is what they call it. And that's where I answer all of your comments and stuff. And I have IGTV, and I just downloaded a new app called Splice. Everybody on TikTok was like, oh, this edits your video really cool. So I have to explore that more for TikTok videos. And then the next one I have is called Blog It Girl, and it's really just like to motivate myself. So that's where I have all my social media. I have Pinterest, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook pages, Tailwind, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook Messenger, and Snapchat. And then I have some other apps like for digital creators that we connect with brands. And then I have my banking apps on there also. That's where I spend a lot of my time, in that folder. Next folder is stores. So this has like eBay, Amazon, the Target app, and the Walmart app. I use that pickup option all the time. And Instacart. Next, we are on the second page. As you can see, there's only a couple of folders. The second page, obviously, I don't use as often as the first. So let's delve into it. I have a whole folder for Disney apps. So in there, I have the Disney Cruise app, I have the Disney World app, I have the Magic Park app that I used when we went to Disneyland Paris, and I have the Disneyland app. Super useful when you're there. If you need a map of the place, you need to know where the nearest restrooms are, what the dining options are, what the wait times are. You can order food through the app. You can actually check into your hotel on the app. Oh, it's just so easy. If you're visiting any Disney resort or Disney park or anything, you need to just download the app first. You got to. Next is health. So I have a running app on here. I have Open Gym. I have like a cycle calendar, and I also have a yoga calendar, and then also my health insurance app, which is super useful. And then the next one is Spirit. So I have like a Bible app, a meditation app, a Bible study app, and then the next one is This Is My Office. So here I have Microsoft Office type of stuff, so like Excel, PowerPoint, Word, my scans, like all my Venmo things, and also where I hire people like Upwork and Fiverr and things like that. The next one is travel, so all of the travel apps that I find deals on, or Uber, or what else do I have on there? Groupon, my maps, all of the airline apps, you know, where you can like put your digital ticket on there and then they scan that. And then the last one is parking apps. So I have a couple of parking apps, Pay by Phone, Park Mobile. If you're ever going to a big city or an event, remember before COVID when we used to go to like concerts and sports games, I would always use those apps to find parking ahead of time, and then I would just go straight to the parking spot, and it was like so useful, so awesome. Some cities actually don't even have the little coin meters anymore. It's all digital. Like where I used to live in Miami Beach, it was all digital and you had to pay for parking only on the app. And that's literally all I have and all I need. I actually think this is kind of a lot just because I work mostly on my phone, but somebody who maybe isn't a digital creator, who doesn't work on their phone, who doesn't have any type of like digital marketing or digital work that you just go to an actual office and then come home, you can actually cut most of those apps out and have a really simplified phone. I know everybody has an app and everybody is vying for your attention, but your home and your phone is your space. So don't let anyone else control it or clutter it up. When you look to your phone or you come home, you want to have a clutter-free space. You want your space to be a peaceful respite from the craziness of the world. So I really encourage you to try to be more of a digital minimalist on your phone. The flip side to this coin is also how much time you spend on your phone. So I will admit I am addicted to my phone. I have a lot of problems setting boundaries, and that's just me being honest and open with you guys. I super struggle with that. So what I actually do is I have timers on my phone, like an alarm, and I have an alarm for 8:30 a.m. So I usually wake up around 6. I cannot look at my phone until 8:30. So when that 8:30 alarm goes off, I can pick up my phone. Same thing at night, 8:30 p.m. I have another alarm saying, put your phone to bed. It literally says, put phone to bed. So that's it. I plug it in upstairs, not in my bedroom, but outside of my bedroom, like in a little foyer where the stairs are. I plug it in there and that's it. It goes to bed. I really try to stick to those. I think the time right before you go to bed and the time right when you wake up is so sacred and important. And if you're giving it away to your company, your work, to all the ads on social media, peeking into other people's lives and comparing, I think it can really rob you of your joy. So that's one step to be a digital minimalist and not to clutter up your mind and your heart. Try to set some boundaries about when you pick up your phone. There's also timers that you can set. TikTok is one of the newest apps and they're so revolutionary with digital wellness. There's actually an option if you go into your settings and you click a little settings option that says digital wellness, and you can set a timer for yourself where I am only going to spend 15 minutes scrolling through TikTok or 20 minutes scrolling through TikTok at the most. And then it gives you an alert after the 20 minutes and it will close the app so that you don't spend so much time on it. I think it's revolutionary. I think it's so responsible for the app to do that, especially, I mean, it is one of the most addictive apps and it's the most fun app out there. And they know that they could probably make more money if they didn't have that little option by showing us ads and keeping our attention. But I just think it's beautiful that they're at least a little bit inclined to look out for our digital well-being. So take advantage of all of those things. Set timers on yourself. If you know you're gonna sit down and maybe the kids went to bed, you're gonna sit down with a glass of wine and randomly scroll through Instagram, set a timer and be intentional, because it's really easy to give our attention away. And when we're giving our attention away to these apps and these companies and essentially these ads, we're really paying for it with our time and our life. And our time is something that we will never get back. It is just as important as our health. So really hold on to it and use it wisely and don't give it away so easily. So those are my tips on how to be a digital minimalist. I hope this helped you. I hope this kind of inspired you to stop and take a look at your phone, at your digital well-being and how you're spending your time on your phone. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like this video if you made it this far. Subscribe to my channel for more minimalist and decluttering content. Don't forget to check out my digital living room, my blog, megfor.com, and find me on social media. I will put links below to all of my social media platforms, and let's be friends on social media. Let me know if this video helped you. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm always super curious where people are watching from. And if you have a suggestion on something that you would like me to talk about, or if there's something that you would like advice on, leave it below in the comments and I will make a video just for you. So thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.